Hello, hello, guys. How are you? Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Red Hawk number one. Hey there. Hey, Devness. Welcome, guys. Hey, Blind Joker. Welcome. Hey, Toha. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. So, yeah, I've. It's been a while, Devness, for sure. Yeah, I strike again. How are you guys on this lazy Sunday afternoon? Just came back from the movies and I was about to die on a couch and watch some NFL games. But hey, Ari Player, welcome. Hey, DCBN, welcome as well. And I decided, why don't I stream instead? So here we are. So before I start soldering this, there are two things that I need to do. This thing has LEDs on this side, and I soldered three different colors, and you guys will see that one of them is brighter than the other. Let me get them all lit up. Hold on. So look at the one that is going to light up now. You see? It's way brighter than the others, and it basically messes up with the others. So what I'll do is I'll desolder this last one, and I will solder a red LED where that one is. And I want to try to move the second LED a little bit to the right, since I think it's a little bit skewed to one side. So let's do that. Hello, FR Siqueira. Welcome. All right, so let me take this apart and take care of the LED first. I think I need to bump the music volume a little up. Hold on. Let me know if this is better or too loud. And I really like those acrylic screws. That was the first time I think I saw acrylic screws. All right, in order to desolder this, I'm just gonna hold this and try to pull it out while I heat both of the pads here. So I need to put something on here on the bottom to support this while I pull. Let me see. Put this box here. Let me see if I can do this on camera. Oh, and it would really help if I turn on my iron. Hey, NGB, what's up, man? Thank you for joining. Yeah, we are building this TGR Alice. I don't know if you were here when I unboxed it. So that's what we're doing. And I'm heating my iron so I can desolder one of the LEDs because it's way brighter than the others. So And I did this already off camera for another LED, but of course when I'm on camera, everything becomes a little more challenging. All right, let me desolder this instead. All right, I think this worked. Let's see if we can take it out. Yeah, I can see there's a little bit of solder still. Hold on. Oh, great. I broke the pin of the LED. How nice is that? Hey, Pedro. How are you? See if I can pull it from the other side. There we go. All right, so the surgery is done. Let's put the other LED on. How is my voice, by the way? Can you guys hear me okay? Is it too... I think it's clipping a little bit, so give me a second. Okay, let's see if this is better. I'm gonna lower this music a little bit. Okay, let me know if my voice is better now, and if you guys can hear the sound of the background music. Okay. All right, so we're gonna solder one of those LEDs, and the other ones are 1.8, and I only have red in this 2x3x4 format, so we're gonna have to use that. So let me remember which side this goes. I think it's this way. So in order to test, let me just quickly plug in the board to see how it's gonna be. So I think I got it wrong, apparently. I think it's the other way. Nope. Not working. Why is that? Interesting. Not sure what the deal is. It doesn't look like the pad is lifted or anything. Oh, yeah, I know why. I think it's disabled on... Yes, it's disabled. I think it's this way. Yep. And we got ourselves a red LED, like so. Let me just see if it fits nicely on the plate. Sorry guys, I just realized this is off camera. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be okay. Let me then solder it like this. All right. All right, and then since this out of the way, we can start doing the steps. All right, so we will need steps here, here, here. So 1, 1. Oh, we don't need it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh no, I'm doing split backspace. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so only 4 of them. Let me start by clipping because not all, I think none of the inserts are clipped. And the thing I like about this board is that there are no 6.25 or 7U steps required. That's a plus for me. So I unboxed this board, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and I couldn't wait any longer before I built it. I was too excited to wait. What about yourselves? What are you guys up to? Just realized I'm missing one housing, right? I guess so. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I am. You're cleaning your room. I just did that before the stream. It was a mess because yesterday I desoldered a board, and everything that I used from that board was still around here. So I had to clean before it. So I went to the movies and I watched that movie Glass. I don't know if you guys are following movies at the moment, but this is the third movie from that series that had Unbreakable, then forgot the name of the other one. Split, I think. Yeah, Split, Unforgettable, and now Glass. I have weeks worth of packages, bubble wrap, and stuff lying on the floor. Oh man, yeah. Like my wife is always mad at me because I always leave it that way on the floor. Luckily now I don't have any, but most of the time I have plenty there. And by the way, the movie was so-so. I didn't love it, but it was nice to get out of the house a little bit and put my mind into something else. That was nice. Sometimes I want to save boxes because I think, what if I want to send it to someone, send something to someone, but I always end up being convinced by my wife that that's a bad idea. I always want to reuse the boxes. I think I'm eco-friendly that way. All right, so the stabs are all good. Let me just put those two things back since we don't need them, and get some screws. Yeah, that's exactly what I try to do, but my wife just convinces me otherwise all the time. Right, let's see where those go. I don't know here. I kind of want to use a 2U here, I think, so it may be towards the right, so like this, but I need to confirm this. So this is what I think I will do. Let me see if they make sense. Hold on. Yeah, that's not correct. Okay, so let's say I want to do it this way. Oh, and I still have. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Hey, All Hex, how are you, man? Thank you for joining. I'll be right back. Let me just go wash my hands. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back with washed hands. So let's see here. Yeah, you see this one is wrong. Okay, so this seems to be correct now. You just take the opportunity and test the other steps. Yep, I think we're good, stabs wise. I did not replace the springs. I'm using the springs, but the springs I looped with VPF 1514. That's my go-to loop for stabs. They are easier to spread, so I go with that for springs nowadays. VPF 1514, I think, right? Vacuum pump something, fluid or something. But they are the Zealios springs, the OG ones. Do you guys know if there's any issue with... I don't think so, because it's not touching any pads or anything. It's just touching the solder mask. So apparently there won't be a problem with screw-in stabs on this board. And I feel like this camera is a little bit tilted. Let me see if I can straighten it. All right, stabs are in. Let's start soldering. There we go. Okay. It's like we are good here. Start putting a few switches on. This is giving me a little bit of trouble, the LEDs now. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't think it was a good idea to use the 2x3x4. It's not going in now. Oh wait, it's not the one that is giving me issues. There is a bent one. All right, hold on. There we go. Seems to me like we have a small issue here with the stabs. You see, it's not pushing through on this side. Hopefully that's all it takes. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it. Did I or didn't I? Still a little bit messy here. Doesn't want to go all the way. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to go all the way. We are still having some issues here. God damn it. All right. I hope that this is all it takes. Right, let me put a few on the center here, and then I think we can start soldering to make sure that we don't lose this alignment. Oh, we do have an issue with the bottom as well. Let me see if I can figure this one out. Yeah, it looks like the stabs are in the way here. Fuck that. Yeah, so I'll have to either file the stabs or file the plate. Can you guys see this? So everything is in place here. The stabs are on the correct places. But if you look here, there's not enough clearance for the things. Yeah, it may as well be Red Hawk. That's a good idea. That's a good thing for me to try before trying to file anything. Thank you for the idea. Let's see. Let's see if I can lift them and then bring them down along with... Okay, so let me unscrew them completely. Then let me see if I can bring them up to see if it makes any difference, which I don't think. No, it isn't. Look, even if I try to push them down after, they won't go down. Wait, they are going a little bit down. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I don't think that's working, unfortunately. Hold on, let me take everything out. Reap, yeah. You know what I'll have to do most likely? File the stab itself, the stab housing. I hate doing this, but guess I'll have to. Hey, Mouse is fine. How are you? I'm okay as well. Just a little disappointed with having to file this tab for it to fit on the Acrylic Alice. I'm gonna do a test fit here, and if it works, I may need to re-lube this tab because I don't want all the plastic powder inside there. So I'll do some IPA cleaning and then I'll lube it again. Let's just see if it works. Let me see if this is enough. And it looks like that was enough for this tab. Now it's really flush. Can you guys see? So I'll have to do the same thing with the other tab. Just, yeah, and I'll likely have to because this is the one I tested with. So let me do that. I guess you guys can't see what I'm doing, right? Let me get this. Oh, and I'm using the wrong lamp. Give me a second. I'm using the white lamp, the yellow lamp. Okay, we want this. Okay. And that will make it easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm all the way in already. Oh well. Hopefully this works. So let's relube those guys. Almost 1 hour of stream, and all I did was the LED and then the steps. Fuck that. Oh yeah, I did. Anthony is the mentor. Everything I learned keyboard-wise was from Anthony. The mentor of taking 1 hour to do steps. Yeah, I know what you mean. I usually don't do steps on camera. I usually do their day before, but the one time that I don't, that's what happens. Let's see how it aligns now. Let's pray to the keyboard gods. And I think, no, oh yeah, yes. We are good. Look at this, really flush. Okay, so let me screw those back in. And I know Anthony does the Band-Aid mod. I'm not even doing the Band-Aid mod and taking an hour to finish this. Where is the other screw? I guess I lost the other screw. Here it is. And I'm so glad this is not the top plate, because there's a lot of lube marks here. Let's see. Okay. What? Oh my god, it's still... Why now? I think it's still a little bit on the way. You see when I put it this side on, this one sticks out. Yeah, I'll need to do a tiny bit more, I think. See if I can do it in place. Oh great, I'm doing the PCB now. Now this one doesn't want to go in. Motherfucker. You see? Now this one is on the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a pain in the ass. Will I have to file those as well? Hey, Kawabata Luis. Or should I call you dumb? Let's see what we get now. Nope, still doesn't work. I have to file a little bit more. Oh, look at this. This is why it was working. Ah, Jesus Christ. This is the worst thing I did ever. The worst keyboard I tried to put together. It surely is testing my patience. So Blind Joker basically, with the steps all in place, the plate doesn't align. It basically hits these parts of the step. So I've already filed them, but I'll have to file them a little bit more. Do you guys know that show Man versus Food? This is Man versus Keyboard. Or man versus stabs. I'm gonna make sure that I screw them this time. Because I don't want to get screwed. This is definitely testing my patience. Guess what? Still not enough. I think I may need to start soldering before this keyboard changes his mind. Let me do exactly that. Let me solder. Let me put another one here. And then we'll start soldering. I don't want this keyboard changing his mind again. Okay, so it looks like we managed to get the first ones in. Let me solder this as well. Okay, I think most of those are soldered. I want to do a quick fitting test to make sure that everything, I can put everything together fine. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, looks like this is working, so let's continue. Okay, I'm going to start by soldering the second feet of each of those switches. And I just touched the soldering iron. Oh, interesting. This one is the other way around. The only one. Scratch that, I was tripping. All switches are aligned the same way. Fuck that. Hey Gondo, what's up, man? So I had the worst struggle that I had with the keyboard so far. Basically, this TGR Alice, the stabs wouldn't fit, and I had to file them. So that's what took me the past hour or so. A eso le hay que poner silicona. A eso le hay que poner silicona. Are you saying that that's when you need to put silicone? Is that what you mean? I don't speak good Spanish. Yeah, I did solve it. I had to file the steps. It wasn't pretty. I just hope it works. Oh, and I forgot to put my... Forgot to put this thing so I don't get to inhale the fumes. It will get a little more noisy, but bear with me. You paid for M technically. Yeah. I know I did. Truly a custom breathing life experience. Yes, there you go. Oh, I think I already breathed enough for a lifetime. Yeah, I really like this keyboard, but this was very difficult to start with. Now, I mean, I'm being able to solder it fine, but if you watch the VOD, like the first hour or so was suffering. Just suffering. Trying to come up with an idea of what to do. That is acrylic, not polycarbonate. And one thing that I learned to do is every time you see a bend pin, go and take that switch out and fix it immediately. Otherwise, you end up forgetting. So every time I spot a bend pin, I stop what I'm doing and I get it straight immediately. And so they bend, exactly. That's the best advice. Yes, those are V2 Zealios 65 grams. And I lube them with 3204. Yeah, I thought this was bent, but it isn't. I think we almost did everything that will not require some alignment, so I may as well. Let me see how we're doing here. So I want to maybe align those, or maybe they are well aligned already. Yeah, I think I'm good to solder them. Hey, Wiggytail, thank you for the follow. Echali plasticola y andara. Going good, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow, really appreciate that. No sé o que estás hablando, hasta justa. Echale plasticola y andara. Gondo, do you speak Spanish? Do you know what echale? Echale. Echale, I think it's do. Oh, glue it and something, right? I don't know. Mucha precisión, sí, por supuesto. Let's see. This is badly bent. Let me get another one. ¿Cuánto llevas haciendo este trabajo? Um, Normal. I don't speak Spanish, so I try my best, okay? Como 2 horas, 3 horas para hacer un keyboard, como eso. Okay, it looks like we are done. So before we do anything else, let's test to see if all the keys are properly soldered. Okay, let's see. Just forgot to plug it. This one isn't working, and it is properly soldered. I think the problem here is that the layout is using only one right shift without the function key. I'm almost sure that's the issue. Or maybe not, because, oh, hold on. Let me see. Never mind. Scratch that. All right, we are all good. Let me take this out of the way. Yeah, I love this Alice. I wish I had the original one as well. But at the time, I didn't like the layout when the GB ran, and I regret to this day that I didn't join it. So this one I bought from the GB runner. I forgot his name. The TGR guy. Yutski, something like that. I messaged him after the GB ran and asked, "Do you have any extras?" And he said, "All that I have now is acrylic." And I said, "Okay, I'll take one." That's how I got this one. All right, it looks like it's completed. So before we move on, let's add some keycaps. And for this guy, we're doing GMK muted. And the curious thing, sorry, didn't. This is GMK muted. And I just realized that this is a little bent to the side, so I will have to fix this. Both those keys are bent. Yeah, that's probably due to the alignment issue with the stabs, so I have to go back and fix it later. Another thing we're having issues with is this stab. I think it's, yeah, that's not very good. Ay, ay, ay. It's because of the stabs. The stabs are too squeezed into the plate, if you will. Yeah, it's a problem with the plate of this particular version. You'll see, if you watch the VOD, you'll see what the problem is. I'll send you the link once it uploads. Yeah, now I'll definitely have to unscrew this. I soldered this wrong. Did I? Yeah, I did. And then we can take a look at those switches that are bent as well. Man, this is the hardest keyboard I had to put together. So much struggle. You did not put stabs? Yeah, I have a couple of hand-wired keyboards. I can show you in a second. You didn't know stabs was a thing? Wow. Okay, let me grab some foam. 1 second. So I'll desolder those two. No, sorry. Those two here. Let me do that. Oh, you have a checklist. That's nice. Never thought of that. But again, I'm not an engineer, right? Like you. I just realized I wasn't on camera. I can be an engineer? Okay. I am graduated on the Red Hawk University. And then this one I also soldered wrong. Also known as RHU. So let's see if this time around we'll be able to put it together. Much better. Okay. We can move on. So before my frustration, what I was trying to say is that the fun thing about this keyboard is that it has two Bs. One B here and one B here. Too many Bs, I know. And I'm probably making this page up, page down later on. And there we have it. Let me turn this off. Let me clean my desk a little bit so we can do a quick typing test. That's that 2 in the bottom. This? Yeah, that's the B. All right, I have the LEDs up. Let me turn them off. I don't know why num lock is on. Oh, because some people prefer the B being with this hand, and some people prefer B being with this hand. A lot of people struggle between the two, so that's why they... As a matter of fact, when I tried a split keyboard, the B was on this side, and it took me a little while to get used to it, so that's the reason. Some people use this finger to do B, and some people use this finger. It's just to please both people. So yeah. All right. Let me see if this looks better without the... Yeah, it doesn't bleed a lot through the top, which is unfortunate. Okay, so let me clean this and let me bring up a typing test so we can hear how this sounds. Hold on. Okay, that's good enough. Let me turn off the music. me bring you guys a little closer to the keyboard like that. Also, I'll get my wrist rests because I really like typing with it. There we go. You guys ready? All right, let's see. There we go. So, hey Arctic, we just finished. It was a royal struggle, but I just finished. It had a lot of issues, especially with the stabs and everything. If you have time, take a look at the VOD. All right, let me see the... So this is the scroll lock, and you can see that it lights up here, but I don't know why the caps lock doesn't light up. I wonder if this is mapped to control already. Let me check. So I'm going to key mapper here. Let's see. Yeah, this is mapped to control, so that's why. So let me see what the function keys. Okay. Do you guys know if there is a Q and K port for the Alice already? I think so, right? And I'll take a look at that, but let me just check the mods. What do you guys think? Let me type a little bit more here. It's a little bit difficult, but a lot less than I thought. How do you guys like the sound of it? Okay, I like it. I like it. The feeling is very good as well. This has, again, Zealios V2, 65 grams, lubed with 3204. They are, but only a little bit of lube in the nub, like a small drop. So, but I lubed the stems and I lubed the springs, and the springs I lubed with VPF 1514. Yeah, most switches are factory lubed, especially Gatoron. But I don't have one here to open, but I could show you. It's just a little drop on the nub when they say it's factory looped. All right, that wasn't easy at all. Do you guys have any other questions, anything? This was hard, harder than I expected. So it should be good to loop them also. Oh, of course, yes. I strongly advise you to loop Zealios. It takes a little bit of the plasticky sound away. Yeah, so I advise, and my favorite loop for tactiles is 3204, the Tribosis 3204. And then the reason I use VPF 1514 for the springs is because it's more liquid and it spreads more evenly. I still like 204 for linears. What I've been doing lately is doing 205 and an oil mixed. So 205 and 107. Yeah, the plate had serious problems. I had to file those 3 stabs in order for the plate to play nice. The plate is basically too short for the stabs, which is a shame. But I must say that I like the form factor and the layout on this board. Yeah, and if you, I'll send you the VOD later. You see the struggle I had to put through. A few people was here from the beginning, so they are witness of my struggle with this keyboard. It was worse, I think, than, what was the name of that crazy board from Taobao? The Super Mini? Yeah, it was worse than the Super Mini. I would buy it as well. Did you see the 40% one? I'm thinking about either joining that, if they do that in aluminum, or try to print one. Oh, and someone asked me about hand-wired keyboards, right? So before I forget, let me show you a few of them. So this is one of the first that I did. This was called the Happy Fuse, right? So this is the gray version of it. Okay, so I'm buying that for sure. And then I have this guy, which is also hand wired. Then, but before those two, I think the first one I did was this guy. This was the first one that I hand wired. It's kind of rough, but I 3D printed all those cases. So this was the first one, then this one, and then finally this one. And more recently, I'm working on a prototype for the, where is it? For the Mini 1800. So I should have a prototype for both of those and this shortly as well. It's not gonna be as boxy as this. It has some slant here. It's gonna be pretty cool, this one as well. Anyways, those are the hand wires that I have. Yeah, so I'm definitely joining that one. Arctic. All right, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here trying to put some order on my desk. Or if you, I can even turn the music back on while I'm around. So let me know if you guys have any questions or anything else you want to see. So yeah, I think the prototypes are beginning to be done for the Mini 1800 and Happy Fuse. So hopefully Have you seen that OTD video that I sent from... Yes, the one that you said, look at the sound of this board, I think. Is the one you posted on our Discord with that, like saying, did you see, can you believe the sound of this board or something like that? That was only 105? What do you mean? Oh, so he only looped with 105? Okay, challenge accepted. I'm gonna do a board with only 105. You know what? Do I have a good board for test that? Like a hot swappable board that doesn't have a thick plate? Yeah, I do have one. So maybe I should try that. I should try 105 on a bunch of retooled blacks to see how they turn out. I am open to that. I'll probably do that. I never did oil only, never. I'm always afraid it's gonna be too, I don't know. Oh, he get Vints? Yeah. I think Vints help to an extent. Because I don't think, you know, good retools are that worse than Vints. Too stock? What do you mean? Did I say that? Did I say too stock? Yeah. I feel that it becomes too soft, too, how can I say? That it offers no resistance, if you will. Yeah, no, I don't think they will feel too stock. I think they will feel with no resistance at all. Like, I don't know how to say that in English, but you know what I mean. Muito lisa, too smooth. Did the music stop again? Guess it did. Oh, I think the player quit. Yeah, retools are definitely more consistent. Vintages, you can get like bad. Like some of them are really smooth and some others are not that great. That happens a lot. But you know what? That didn't happen with HP Hearing Bob. I have some Vints from him still, waiting for the right board. And I also have some NOS, New Old Stocks. Also waiting for the right board. Yeah, I think when it comes with scratchiness. Yes, worn in. Hearing Bobs were all worn in. Not new old stock. They were like very worn in. Very buttery. If we do another meetup, I'll show you. They were not. The ones I bought were not new old stock. At least the first purchase I made with him were worn in. He told me that. Ugh. I don't know about the others. Yeah. But I I got some from him like a long time ago, like right after I joined the job, the hobby. The new Heisenberg stuff. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, he bought around 300 NOS boards. Got it. What is the new Heinberg thing? Oh yeah, he emailed me about it, but I must be honest that I don't quite like the skies. So that's why I did not join that. I never liked blue skies. Yeah, they're really scratchy and there's no lube in this world that make them better, at least for my taste. It doesn't matter. I have ices. I have tried all the combinations. I even drilled with the drill that he sent me. I don't have them on any board. I did put them on a board, but I desoldered it. I didn't like it. So at least for me, they were never good. But I don't have them on any board as of today. Oh yeah, you can. If we do another meetup, I have a bunch here, like a lot. I have all the variations. I have the ice tops. I have everything. Oh yeah, I got into the. You mean the York pandas? I got 70 to try. I'm on the Jesus, on the York, and on the Holy Pandas from Mastrop. And I don't know if I joined the linear. I see that you're doing a GB, Gondo. I may join that if I didn't already. Yeah, you have the halos, right? Yeah. Of course we're doing another meetup. It's just a matter of when. I just need to see if I didn't join already the linear things. Let me see. But I'll check and let you know. Yes, prep your boards and then we're gonna do another meetup and it's gonna be here, right? There's no point on not doing it here. I mean, with all these boards, I won't be able to take it anywhere else. And I'm sure this time around, Red Hawk's gonna come. All Hex is gonna come as well. I'm getting a voice call. Yeah, last time we did stream it, but it was like a terrible quality streaming. We were not organized. This time is gonna be. This time is gonna be better. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. But we don't need to have it open like the whole day like we did the other time around. Let's schedule a time where we can like show the boards that we have, talk about them and whatnot. Have a discussion. I think that will be very cool. Exactly. But I think we're gonna still be laughing like a bunch of retards. To be honest. I wouldn't expect us not to. Yeah, we should do it on a holiday. All right, my friends. Anything else? I think I'll wrap this up and go have some dinner. So final impressions about the. Oh yeah, I think we're doing a group buy for the linear switches. I don't know if that's. I think the J is pronounced like high, right? Oh, good question. That's a good experience to put on some PBT here. Definitely linear. Yeah, I know that the J is has the same sound as our I linear. All right. Okay, so I'll let me just wrap this up with my impressions of this board. I think it looks pretty nice, especially for the price. I think I paid $160. You get this nice layout from the. No problem, Red Hawk. Thank you for joining us. So just to recap here, this was worth $160. I think it sounds kind of nice. Not as good as some thinner plate. I think it looks good. The underglow. So for the price I paid, again, 160, I think it's very worth it. But I don't know if all the boards have the same defects that mine had. But I definitely had issues with the steps hitting the plates. And then I had to manually kind of align this, and you can see that it's not perfect still. Even this is not perfect. So yeah, despite all that, I think it's still worth $160, right? That's it, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll talk again soon. All right? Bye, guys. Have a good night, everybody.